right, ladies and gentlemen, the time that we have all been waiting for. It is Friday the 15th, as y'all can see, and we officially closed the trades. They finally came back down. It's been a long time coming, but on this account you see all blues. We got some reds down here though, but that's what I'll talk about when I talk about grid trading, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to get into profit on your first orders if you have other orders in. Once it starts to come down into your direction, you'll be able to close and still be in profit. So this whole thing, we made $1,743.88 on this account. Then you have this account right here, same thing, but we made $10,768.65. So together, go ahead and do the math on that. But same thing, all of these trades, little red at the bottom. But let me show you what I'm talking about on the actual charts. So if I zoom out, let's just go to the daily. If I zoom out, I had all of these trades in here. As it was going against me, I still put in trades. Now, I don't recommend everybody do this because you have to really be good with the risk and you have to be at low risk, or you can't be risking 10 to 20% on each trade. You have to break your risk up into multiple trades. So if you want to risk 10% over 10 different trades or 20 different trades or 30 different trades, don't risk 10% on one order. I hope that makes sense. Every red arrow is a trade that was taken. They all closed here. So as y'all can see, it didn't come all the way back down to the entries, to the lower part, which is right here. This is where I originally start getting into trades. All right, it didn't have to come all the way down here in order for me to close. As y'all can see, it only came down to here. And when it came down here, I actually lost all of these trades that you see right here in this red. And that's what you see when you come to the charts down here. But I had so many winning trades, which is all of these trades, that it overdrawn or overwritten all the negative trades. So that's what still makes us overall profitable, making $10,768.65. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I have something that I am building right now for individuals that want to learn how to trade on their own. I have an indicator for MT5. So if you are locked in with me, with this broker, you will get the indicator if you want to learn how to trade on your own. For those individuals that want to just keep investing, you can keep investing. That's still going to be available. And for those individuals that want to do both, you want to put some money in the Bosswood PAM account or investment account, and you want to trade on your own, you can do that now. This indicator is going to tell you where to get in. It's automatically going to help you with your risk. So if you want to risk 10%, it's going to automatically type in your lot size that you should be using. If you want to risk 20%, it's automatically going to calculate the lot size that you should be using based on your balance. It's going to automatically, or there's just going to be a quick, easy button for you to hit break even. That way the trade will move your stop loss right into break even automatically. That way you never really lose a trade. If the trade comes back against you, you can reset, get another entry and try again and wait for the momentum. This indicator is going to be top tier, one of the best indicators out here, and it's only on MT5. So you got to be rocking with the Bosswood movement in order to get it. And once you get it, you will be amazed. All right, so instead of showing y'all a screenshot, because I had a screenshot first, I want to give y'all a real live look at what this looks like. So as y'all can see right here, we are on GU, and basically this indicator is going to be based off of ICC. So if you are a ICC trader and you have trouble with trying to figure out where to get out and all of that kind of stuff, this is going to help you. And remember, this is on MT5. So this is a demo account right now. This is what I'm testing it out on. And I'm actively building this thing, so it's not yet released, but I'll have the link in the description for my Telegram group for you to join that. That's absolutely free, and the broker that I use that this is going to work perfectly on. Both of those will be listed below, and it's MT5. So I know a lot of people like the trade locker features and stuff like that, so I actually added a couple of those type of features. So here's your stop loss. You'll be able to just drag it, hit the button, and it'll automatically put your stop loss there. Also, for any limit orders, you can see right up here, you got your market execution, which is going to buy right there or sell right there wherever price is. You got your buy stops and your buy limits, or sell stops and sell limits. You can just drag it where you want it to go. And that's basically how this works. Also, you can drag the TP where you want it to go, depending on what type of order you got. So if I want the TP up here, I'll just drag it up here. And that's kind of how it works. So as you can see, let me start from the top first. So basically, it's going to be breaking down three things. Your daily indication. So what direction are we going in? Because y'all know ICC, indication, correction, continuation. So daily indication is going to give you your daily indication based off the day chart. And this is a mechanical way of actually trading. So as y'all can see, this big candle flows through all of these wicks over here, right? What it's going to do is these orange lines are your point of interest. which is basically places that price can come back to before it goes ahead and spin around and come back down. So it's going to check the daily for your direction. Then what you want to do is to confirm that you drop down to the 1 hour. You can see that it is an uptrend, and basically we're waiting on it to hit this daily POI or this daily POI and start turning around on the 15-minute. So as you can see, earlier today it went up, started to come down, and it gave you basically where your entry would have been at for you to take profit down here for that sell. But it did shoot up for whatever reason. Maybe it was some news or something like that. I was actually at my son's graduation, so I don't actually know what happened at this specific time. But basically what it does is whenever it closes above a POI level on the 15-minute chart, it's going to use the low of that candle to get you your flip. So you see where this says 15-minute WFTF, wait for the flip. That's basically what that stands for. So it's telling you after it breaks this zone and pass it, that's where you go ahead and enter at. And then you put your stop loss up here on these highs. And as y'all can see, it actually went all the way down. It did come back up. Well, no, it came up right here, but it didn't touch these highs right here. And then it came down to the TP level, which is the draw on liquidity on daily, or one of the last day candles, because it's trying to actually turn around. All right, so you would have actually won that trade if you would have took it at the right time. But most importantly, a lot of people have troubles with what lot size they should use and all of that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get more into it. I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to give you guys a sneak peek of what you're going to be getting. All right, so it's going to give you your daily indication, it's going to give you your POI levels, and it's going to give you the 15-minute flip. So it's going to give you your daily indication levels, or daily indication is going to give you your POI correction levels, and then it's going to give you the 15-minute flip. That way exactly where to get in when price flips on the 15-minute chart. Second thing is it's going to tell you whether it's bears or bulls. Depending on what direction the market is, it's already going to tell you based on that daily. So as y'all can see, we've been pushing down, and now we're going to be looking for sales once it hits these levels and start to flip on the 15-minute chart. What you can do here is actually type in what percent you want to risk. So let's say you want to risk 10%. As y'all can see, the lot size right now is 0.15. If I hit enter on the 10%, it automatically changes it to 0.52. All right, and that is based off the stop loss. This stop loss is up here, so that's what makes it 5 or 10% or whatever. That's what makes the lot size. A lot of people don't really understand that, but you're picking your lot size based on your stop loss, not your take profit. So if I want my take profit here, it's going to tell me right here how much I would actually make if it comes down here. Let's say I want to make it down here. Y'all see it say 312 now. If I want to risk 20%, it'll automatically dynamically update $635 and $351 for a stop loss. So these are basically your entry price, your take profit price, and your basically how much you would make in dollars profit. Because I know a lot of people, you don't want to do the calculations on how much it'll be and all of that kind of stuff. So instead of you using TradingView and guessing, you can actually just use MT5 right here, and it will tell you how much money you will make once the price gets to that level. And then the same thing when it comes to sales. It's going to automatically tell you what sales or how much you're going to be risking and what your ratio is. A lot of people want to go for the 1-to-1, so you can just hit that and it'll automatically do 1-to-1. If you want to do 1-to-2, it'll automatically adjust to that. And if you want to do 1-to-3, it'll automatically adjust to that as well, based on your take profit. So if I want to do 1-to-2 and I drag my take profit here, just click it and it'll automatically adjust your stop loss 1-to-2. So you'll be risking $357 and you will make $707.55. All right, so on to the next thing. This is a button to basically if you want to override the indicator. So this is going to tell you if you should get in or not. If it sees a sell potential, basically the take trade button will be highlighted. If it does not see a trade opportunity, it will be gray and it will not let you trade. If you still want to trade, you can hit this button and it will highlight for you so that you can manually take the trade. So this is your safety, your discipline button, which is automatically going to stop you from over trading or trading when there's not a setup or anything like that. You just hit this button if you want to override it. So the MTO stands for manually trade on or manually trade option, and then you just take the trade. Hide lines. So if you want to just see a chart plain, you can hide your entry, your take profit lines and stuff like that, just so it can be clear. And then this is the auto break even. So this is also going to be a manual button where you can click it and it'll automatically move your stops to break even, or you can set it inside of the settings here and it will let you set it so that it'll automatically do it. So it'll automatically move your stops to break even without you even looking at it, paying attention to it or anything like that. And I have it set up so if you take a trade on your phone, it'll automatically move. As long as you have your computer on and this is running in the background, it'll automatically adjust that stop loss for you or that break even for you. So you never really have to worry about being in drawdown or anything like that. Or you can just easily hit the button and it'll automatically move that stop loss to break even. And it's going to be a break even based on the broker spreads. So even if it does come back and go into hit your break even, you're still not going to lose any money as far as commission from the broker, because this accommodates for that commission. So it's only going to move when it's a certain amount of dollars in profit to cover the commission that the broker is charging you. So it's truly break even. It's not, it hit my break even, so now I am $3 negative because I had a $3 commission that I had to pay on this trade. No, it's truly break even, which is zero when it hits it. You're going to be back, same balance, all of that, zero. All right. And this yellow or blue line right here, I forgot to mention it, is actually your turtle soup line. I don't know if you guys ever heard about turtle soup, but all my turtle soup people, if you know about it, if you don't, then you will learn, because as I release this, I'm actually going to be doing videos to show you all of this stuff again, how to use it. And then I'm going to be going over all of these settings and stuff like that too, just so you really understand it. And I'll be breaking down what that turtle soup thing is. But basically all you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is waiting. And you're going to get alerts sent to your phone to let you know when it crosses line and close. All you're doing is waiting on it to change directions. And it's going to tell you when it changes directions, because you're going to see this 15-minute WFTF, which stands for wait for the flip. And once you wait for the flip, all you're doing is setting your stop loss above the highs. You get your entry, wherever your entry is at, whether you want to do a limit or stop order, whatever the case may be. And then you want to put your take profit down at the lows, or most likely where this green line is. This just has to update. When the new day starts, it updates. And that's basically how this is going to work. So it's going to be something that's very useful for individuals, so that you know exactly where to get in, because it's telling you where to get in, which is your 15-minute dotted line right here. Your 15-minute wait for the flip line. It's telling you where the stop loss is, which is going to be above your high. You should know that where that is already, actually. And then it's going to be telling you where your take profit line is, which is going to be this green thick line with the $3 signs. Right
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
So that is how you know exactly those things. So this will be coming out. I'm going to be sharing it inside of my group with individuals. So if you want access to this, join the free Telegram group. It's going to be linked in the description below. And it's for MT5. Like I said, A-book broker, same day withdrawals with the broker. Hey, there's no complaints at all with the broker at all. That's why I even invested time and energy to set this up on an MT5 broker, because a lot of other brokers don't have it. So if you guys want access to that, click the links in the description and just stay up to date on everything. I'm actually going to be dropping this for free when I first release it. So it's kind of like a first come, first serve thing. The first 1,000 people is going to get it for free if they are rocking with the broker that we are with. Because like I said, it doesn't work for Henko Trade, it doesn't work for Genesis, it doesn't work for Liquid, it doesn't work for any of those. It only works for MT5, so you have to be using it on MT5, and that's what it is. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I just wanted to break this down, share with y'all what I'm working on right now, and you know, how I want to give back to the trading community and just give you guys what you need. Let's get it. Boss for what? Check it for AC, and on the shoulder. Blackstar, make a real, don't wanna hear show. So if you with it, AC, baby, go and do the most. Bring that over here, go and bend it over. Check it for AC, and on the shoulder. Blackstar, make a real, don't wanna hear show. So if you with it, AC, baby, go and do the most.